Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to Yessayana's Way, vibing with Yessana. Okay, so I was just on social media and I was looking at what's trending basically, and I also been catching snippets of news at work. And basically, I'm about to discuss the shooter, the Brooklyn shooter in New York. First of all, my condolences go out to the family members and people who lost people during that massacre. Also, to the people in general in that state, may God comfort you people during y'all's time of sorrow. We're about to talk about it though. So I heard that guy had a YouTube channel and he was ranting about just his displeasure of the government, talking about the homelessness and everyone, and he basically snapped. But they said he did a video about Kwame. Well, Moxie Approved channel is the one who's reporting this, that the shooter did a video about um, Kwame Brown bus life and also Hassan Campbell. And he said the video that he made about Hassan seemed to be chilling. It sounds chilling to him. So he also predicted how YouTube was going to change, because you meet a lot of people like this who you think they're just talking, and they really have these type of mental issues, so you can't sleep on what they're saying, or you just can't sleep on what they're saying, period. But anyways, it's so sad. A lot of people got injured and hurt. And if you've ever been in New York, I mean, oh gosh, I really hate the subway there. Like, oh my gosh, it's very long. It gives me claustrophobia. It's very long. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's never ending. It's very long and never ending. It's like, whoa, oh my gosh, are we ever going to get there? That's how the New York escalators are. Okay. And their subway system, I think it's called the Metro. It's their system, subway system, 24 hours. You can practically sleep on the train if you're homeless because it it operates 24 hours. And I heard that it takes a day to get to every stop on the train. But anyways, that is so scary. So I'm about to listen to some more of this video, cut these potato up, put my steak on. It's time to get busy cooking. Very beautiful in Boston today, like 70 degrees. But you know what? I have to cook. I'm going to put these right where I can see them because I'll be running around here like a chicken with his head cut off. Like, where did I put the keys? Where did I put the keys? Like, God, please help me find the keys, especially when it's time to go. I just don't have no designated area. I know I look like, oh, but you know what? My sleeping pattern is all off. So I'm always looking high, like I'm a zombie. Like, oh, I'm sleepwalking around here. Because you know what? My sleep pattern is so off. My schedule changed and I'm struggling with it. And damn, I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. And, I'm older and shit. I'm not adjusting to this factor, but let me cut these potatoes up and adjust to that factor. So I brought a couple of things today. I brought these flexible cutting mats, because you know why? on film. Color looks so good with the vegetables against it in the background and everything. So I brought those. The other one got damaged, so I was like, oh no, I need some new ones. So I brought some of those. Um, because I already have a blender or mixer, excuse me. I just bought this hand mixer. I'm telling you, they were like from 14 to from $13 to $40. It's Walmart. What are you expecting? You know what I mean? I just needed something to smash the potatoes and mix them mothers. I'm learning a new way of cooking without salt because of the high blood pressure that I have. New packaging. This is carnation milk where you can close it, open it, and re-close it. So I like the new packaging. Very nice carnation. I love this type of milk when I'm making my potatoes. Ah! Okay, give it that nice fluff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And guess what I ran in? R.I.P. Mr. Who this, guys? Who is this? He coming with the smoke too. Hmm. Because you know what that means, right? Huh? That's what it means. Exactly. Okay? What we talking about here. And what you talking about, Willis. Okay? Let him know. R.I.P. Mr. Arnold. Okay? Different strokes. Different strokes for different folks. Okay? That means we all don't, think alike. We all ain't on that boat, but I definitely want to see that video, guys, and share it with you guys about the Looney Tune that went down there, who is still on the loose, mind you. Okay, I don't think they have captured him as of yet, but on the loose, probably killed himself. Okay, on the loose, freaking maniac. I got like four mixer blender. I don't know what the hell. What do you call these? Rare mixer, whatever tools. I don't know. But I have four of them now. What is this? Oh, this is something to hang it. Okay. So, are you one of those people that buy insurance with your appliance? Because I am. Don't even ask me where I put the receipts. I need to start marking them like, yo, I don't know. I just buy the stuff and then I put it aside. And I'm gonna keep this box because I know I'm gonna either repackage this and donate it because I already have a blender in storage, But then again, when the holidays come, and I'll be like, girl, help me cook these potatoes. She'll be like, all right. And we got more than enough, you know what I mean? Get the job done. All the right tools and resources. Don't play bad. Okay? So let me go get my phone. A simple little, mixer. I'm about to put these potatoes up in here, you know. What I was supposed to do the other day, dicing down the middle. What is this? Okay. I'll tell you what it is in 1 second, damn it. They're going to tell me what can this. Beaters. So, these are my beaters. And boom. I'm going to have my nice mashed potatoes and this nice steak in my string beans. I was supposed to have that the other day. But y'all know what happened. It was like, damn, I don't have a blender. And guess what? I really never got back to it. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, this work be like very physically demanding. I'm trying to tell you what's up. So let me get ready to share this video with you guys, okay? It's on Moxie Approved page. We're going to watch it and just be like, what? All right, let me line it up for you guys. So I'm on Moxie Approves page, okay? And this NYC subway shooter was a YouTuber. He was a YouTuber, guys, who made videos about Kwame Brown and Hassan Campbell. Okay, his name was Frank James. And I'll tell you something. Moxie said that the video he made about Hassan was really chilling. I repeated that because, like, he was saying he picked up some vibes that wasn't right with this man. Kwame Brown, all bust life, always saying, you know what? Look at their behavior. You know what I mean? Let this be a learning experience. This is a real learning experience. This is the type of people that's out here. Be careful, people. Everyone. I don't give a fuck whether you're a celebrity or not. It's like, don't be trusting these damn cuckoos for Cocoa Puffs and shit. You know what I mean? So let's see about Mr. How you missed this one that flew over the goddamn cuckoo's nest. Let me go get something to put this up against. Looney Tune. Hold on. Way. Keep the instructions and all the parts because I'm gonna give that to someone. I'm gonna donate it to someone once I move in the house. All my old dishes I've had forever, for ancient days and centuries. It's like the cavemen around here.
Like this dude don't sound like he playing. Now, then when I went to Hassan's live, you know, the dude ain't right up in the head. Everything all about the algorithm. He talking about this is all acting. This dude, this person ain't real. This dude is like Alex Jones. And what y'all got to understand about Alex Jones works for the government. His purpose is to purposely put out fraudulent information. So when real people come and try to wake y'all up, y'all will look at people like Alex Jones and Hassan Campbell and be like, oh, this is a lie or this is not real. You know, look how stupid this dude sounds. All right. That's what their motives be. You see what I'm saying? I've always said that I think that somebody behind Hassan Campbell. We about to break down this video this guy says. I'm just gonna tell y'all this about to lead to a lot. This gonna lead to some YouTube changes. And we really about to find out if Hassan Campbell really got folks behind him as far as the bullets. We really about to find out because after this, I think first they're gonna be on some old if he's not already talking to the feds now, they're gonna be on some stuff allegedly. You're right, allegedly. You know, I appreciate that, Dandy. The first thing that they're gonna do is they're gonna say, "Are you and your family safe?" If they haven't got in contact with him yet, if they haven't, he needs to be on the phone with these dudes. All right, he needs to be on the phone with these dudes. After that, then they're gonna say, "Hey man, he said that you said A, B, and C. Why did you say A, B, and C?" Because I'm gonna tell you what he about to try to flip it to. Which no. After this video, he ain't gonna be able to flip it to. He about to flip it to. Oh, I took all this stuff. Oh, the government. I told you they're coming after me. Nah. Wait till you see what this dude. Why he say that he bad? Why he say that Hassan Campbell? Sort of like what I said is poison. Don't blame nothing on me. I never said any violence against anybody on my page. I just speak against people and I expose them. Everybody ain't right in the head though. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I never brought up any of these topics that this guy about to show y'all that he was talking about. Other people brought it up. He did mention Coffee and Kush TD. He mentioned him. He been watching. One thing for sure, I know he probably came across my page before because he's into this sector. He's into this whole right. Somebody already know. Hassan got his address out.
Have no crush on me, guys.
Brown Hassan sector. That's always been a part of our algorithm for like at least the last 10 months. All right. So let's get to this video. let's get to the This shit is really chilly, and I'm not one of those dramatical cats. I'm not one of those dramatical cats. This video is damn chilly. Damn chilly.
Be careful, Hassan Campbell. Remember when
right here. This is the one right here. This is him. This is him right now. He calls it Hassan Campbell Kitchen Heat. Let's go.
Hey, I'm back again. Just that quick, make another quick video. Got a little more time now. I'm gonna title this video Hassan Campbell and Kitchen Heat. Hassan Campbell and Kitchen Heat. And yes, play on a term. If you can't say the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Well,
just so y'all know, this is Frank R. James. This is the guy. He's allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, he was a person of interest. Now he's a full-fledged suspect. He's a full. They just put that out. I got my phone right here. I'm getting the updates right here. All right. The last update came out about 10 minutes ago. He's a full-fledged suspect. I think they're gonna catch this guy, but let's go. I ain't worried about getting flagged on this video. Not to make no jokes right now, but I'm not worried about getting flagged.
Everybody talking about this,
They still got this guy's page up, and I know why they got this guy's page up. They got it up to see if he will upload again, so they know exactly where he at. They're probably gonna take all this shit down. And once again, I'm gonna get into it. There's gonna be an investigation after this. You can't come online saying anything. You can't.
Hey, Moxie.
The thing about Hassan Campbell is that he actually put the heat in the kitchen himself. He put the heat into the kitchen, not realizing he put the heat into the kitchen. Because the kitchen was cool until he started talking.
Now it sounds like he's saying something.
It's staying hot and heating up even more. And I'm going to talk about that. I think it's important to talk about that because if you're going to go on YouTube, this is a question. He's a question to tell anybody going on YouTube. I mean, you can't just say whatever. You can if you truly don't give a fuck about what the consequences are going to be of your words. I'm going to twist and reshape, reform the words, or rearrange your words.
Sorry,
to
guys.
say something else. Because Hassan Campbell said a lot of shit, a lot of foul and regular shit. It's just on YouTube. Because his opinion, I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I say what the fuck I want to say. Which is cool. I mean, if that's how you really feel, but it's obvious he doesn't really feel like that. He doesn't really feel like that at the end of the day. So he believes he can handle it, but if somebody find out that he can't because the kitchen is not cool off him. His words being words that he said 5 years ago. He's been on YouTube since, I want to say,
Sorry, guys.
2017, maybe. I'll say.
He's been watching. He has been watching. I see some of y'all in the comment section. Some of y'all done went too far down a rabbit hole. Y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this shit is a game. This is not no game. You say stuff on the internet. Not only that, this dude.
Okay, guys, we just gotta listen because I can't line this up right now. Okay, so y'all gonna watch
this guy has been tracking all his doings all the way up to yesterday.
Cut these damn Idaho russet potatoes, okay?
Y'all think this dude been killed and then somebody else went and did that? Y'all crazy, man.
Oh my gosh, he's talking about Mexico. Maybe 18 or 17. Let's see, 18. 19, 20, about 4 years ago.
He was stalking Hassan, guys.
He said some things at the very beginning that people are bringing up right into this day to use against him. And it's pretty powerful shit. I just listened to a video done by Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown is no longer Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was a hot topic a couple of weeks ago. Now it's Kwame Brown, the ex-basketball player. And man, he's talking about shit. He's being fed. Recordings that Hassan Campbell made on YouTube with him saying some shit. And the most egregious shit he said was about this YouTuber named Coffee and Cook's name, right?
That's that Pro One guy. Pro One. Hey, make sure you press that like button, man. Everybody in this sector needs to be watching this stream right now, man.
I got you, homie. I like your content.
Live stream or video period I've ever done on my channel. This shit is serious.
This
Hit that
is
like button. If
serious.
you haven't
I think it's
subscribed yet,
breaking
go ahead and
too.
subscribe. Turn that notification bell
I think
on.
he's the
I'm
one
gonna be covering
breaking
this
this
probably
news.
for a couple days.
What's the fuck his name again? I can't think of his name. I know he had a show. He's out of I believe California somewhere.
Kevin.
I say LA, but it might be what's the other place out in LA? The Bay Area, somewhere out there.
Kevin, I can't
I
think
know
of
it's Coffee and Kush is part of the name of his old channel. I don't see him no more. And they had him and Son Campbell years ago, about 3 years ago, had a back and forth. They were friends. They fell out. And at some point, this guy, Coffee and Kush, said something about Son Campbell that Son Campbell came back and said some shit about, raping his children.
You see? I remember that video. I remember that. It's not a game. All right? Hassan Campbell is probably, he wanted Twisted. He ain't going to be the Twisted. This damn D about to do a video on it. I already got this stream out. Nah. People going to put out there. It ain't because you're a tribal leader. Because you play games with these algorithms and you talk about touching other people's kids. I remember that video.
He had really young children. He had children of 2-3 years. I think his oldest one may have been 11 years old.
And now he's friends with the guy to go against Kwame. See?
11-year-old son.
This man all in his feelings.
Some crazy shit like that. And these words are being played back to this day. I mean, obviously, Kwame Brown, he never heard this before because he was tripping off in his video.
And Kevin Gills.
And so, man,
I don't know if that's a person, Gills, but him and Hassan is friends to date.
And what effect's gonna have him down the
They
line?
went against Kwame.
Right now. Gold situation's affecting him to the point where I believe he wants to die.
Here, this is where it get deep.
See, he's making a threat.
Because he's doing things to expose himself to being killed by people who don't like the shit he's saying.
Am I tripping?
No.
What that sound like?
He was on a mission.
What that sound like?
He was on a mission.
What that sound
He
like?
was on a mission and he targeted Hassan.
Let's go back.
To being killed by people who don't like the shit he's saying. And I want to talk about that. So you gotta watch what you say on YouTube. I mean, if you say something on YouTube,
let's go back. Y'all didn't hear him. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think he an actor.
To being killed by people who don't like the shit he's saying. And I want to talk about that. So you gotta watch what you say on YouTube. I mean, if you say something on YouTube, you gotta be ready to deal
with the consequences,
the backlash that may come from that shit years down the road. Like in this case,
man, I can't with y'all. Yo, this ain't no joke. Somebody in the comment section said hit him in the head with the headshot. This ain't no joke.
That ain't funny.
They're bringing shit up.
Because this guy is really mean, just like John and just like Mr. Skinny and Gilbert too, because they make idle threats talking about you just using violence against Kwame Brown.
Somebody said hit him in the head with the headshot.
And this person really took matters in his own hands. He was like, F it.
Yeah, but I think that's bullshit. When someone takes your words out of context, because at the time he said that shit, he was drunk, he was high, he used that excuse. This guy, Coffee and Kush, said some foul shit about his family, or about him being molested. I think that's the first time. Actually, I believe that's the first time somebody actually uttered the words or actually made the point that him and Africa Bambaataa was in a consensual relationship. And what Coffee and Kush was saying was that he should, at that age, which he said he was first molested at age 12, he should have known better.
This man is very knowledgeable about all these situations. This ain't a dude that just saw just a few videos and that's it.
Maybe he was in the military.
He's very knowledgeable about the situation. Shout out to Dan.
Because he seems like he's very logical. He's analytical.
You ain't see I've already been going down that route. I've already been having the cadence and all that. You know what I mean? I've been going away from this beat stuff. This stuff ain't real. Look, I got my VPN on right now. I moved out of New York.
Shit, I guess that's what we talking about,
when
Willis.
Kwame started sharing my videos, shout out to Kwame Brown. When he started sharing my videos, it had much bigger reach than my page. So I was, even to this day, once a week, when I'm in Brooklyn, people would recognize me. And after the first 4 or 5 times that people recognized me, nobody ever came into the negative. But I wanted to know how to recognize me. Because I knew at that time what I had, like 8,000, 9,000. Even now, this is not enough to where a whole bunch of people recognize you on the street. So I started adding. This one dude came up to me in the club while I was dancing with this chick. He was like, yo, man, you fucking with Moxie, man. Or,
right.
I know who you is.
Right.
And I asked him, I was like, who am I? He said, man, you Moxie approved. I said,
yeah. Moxie approved.
I like his page.
Moxie approved have a distinct look. We're going to recognize you, Moxie approved, especially that hair.
In fact,
okay, that's my alarm going off. Okay, so I'm going to dismiss it.
I have a doctor in Brooklyn I go check out. About 3 weeks ago, I went out there on the train. An older guy came up to me and said, what up, Moxie?
What up, Moxie? Moxie's a brand now, yo. Moxie approved is a brand. Good for you, Moxie. Congratulations.
I've been knowing this stuff is real. And I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to let this brother keep going. Well, that sounded too positive. I'm going to let this nigga keep going or whatever.
No, I grew up off of this.
I've been knowing that this stuff has a far reach. And I've been, like, watching my stuff. I'm never going to stop talking about people that put voice in
put this steak on.
But outside of that, I don't be on here talking all reckless and stuff like that, especially for no algorithm, man. Because you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching.
He was joking about that. The guy from Coffee Kush was joking about him being molested and talk. That's why Hassan went off and was talking about him. And that's the first time anybody had done that. I don't think anybody had done that before at that time. Now everybody's doing it now. But that was the first time anybody had made that suggestion that he was in a consensual relationship with African Bambaataa. And so he got drunk. That's what he usually does when he's about to go off. And he went off. To the point we talk about having sex with this guy's children. But even with that, this is you put yourself out there and you say things you want to be, a free spirit, whatever the fuck case may be, and you don't give a fuck, shit the fuck you want to say, and fuck how people feel. Okay, cool.
You hear this? Are you hearing this? Listen to his cadence. Listen to how he's saying this.
You want to be, a free you tech this guy's children.
Am I tripping? Or do this sound like threats? Being what we know now. What does it sound like to you?
But even with that, this is you put yourself out there and you say things you want to be, a free spirit, whatever the fuck case may be, and you don't give a fuck, you say the fuck you want to say, and fuck do that. But you never know how that's just gonna come back to bite you in the ass in the future. And how you'll keep hearing that shit over and over again, and having to keep explaining yourself that no, you didn't mean that, you meant something else. You want to hear that shit. When you say you want to fuck children, you say you want to fuck them out. Whatever you do, why don't sit and think about, well, you just, upset because this guy, was talking about the fact that you were having that was a consensual relationship between you and African Bambaataa, and you knew what you were doing at 12 years old, you knew that, and shit like that. He was saying shit like that. Laughing. I can see how that kid Chris get with the skin. But at the same time, you got to think about what you say before the fuck you say it. Because that is what's coming back to biting one's ass over and over and over again. And you have YouTubers out here that have channels dedicated. Like this kid Waxdog, they say, he's a beast. He's a beast at that parody shit. He's a beast that fucking mixing and meditating and chopping up, on videotape and make you look crazy. He's a beast at that shit. There's no doubt about that. And he has a whole channel dedicated to the Hassan Cameron and the Hassan Cameron shit. But Hassan Cameron, of course, they tell anybody to come on YouTube to think before you speak. Think about not can you still know what you're saying today or next week. Can you deal with what you're saying years from now? Can you take that years from now?
Listen to this. Are you hearing this, man? This was July 18th, 2021.
Mm.
That's when he made that video.
1 year ago almost.
Listen to what he said. Not even now. Years from now.
Before you speak, think about not can you just deal with what you're saying today or next week, but can you deal with what you're saying years from now? Can you take that heat years from now?
Mm.
At what point you will get tired of explaining yourself? No, you didn't mean that. You meant something. People not going to get that shit. You didn't mean that you was going to rape your 12-year-old son. You didn't mean you were going to stick him in your 12-year-old.
I kind of want him to chill with these words and all that because I'm playing it. I can't tell him to chill. I can't tell him. Yeah, he did mention Wax Dog. Yup, he did. But once again, it didn't sound like he said nothing foul about Wax Dog. It didn't sound like he said nothing foul about any of these people. I watched.
He's just saying basically watch your behavior
Like
and what you say.
At least the parts that I saw, I didn't see the whole thing. It sounded like he just disagreed with him. When I saw this right here and another one about to show you by Hassan Campbell, that's when I was like, yo, this is not no joke at all. Listen to what he's saying.
Your son and all the children in the family until everybody really what he said. No, you didn't mean that. You meant something else. What did that shit? And so this is what I want to talk about in this video. It gets a little bit on Hassan Campbell and his mental illness, so to speak, and the crazy shit that he got going on now because he's getting more and more hyped up. And Kwame Brown, because of the size of his platform, he got over 300,000 subscribers already. I mean, there's going to be some shit, I believe, in the next couple of weeks. Because what's happening is you have older YouTubers that have been engaged with Hassan in the past, have had beef with Hassan, they're feeding, Kwame information, intel, for him to use, because now he has to be. So it's crazy, man. It's going to be some crazy shit popping off. Because Hassan Campbell has Black Nose Trail and him. And he'll be quiet for a while. You talk shit for a while. You let you talk shit, and then they'll just build and build and build, and then it'll just explode. And it'll all come out in one video. We'll get drunk and start crying and talk about his mother and how he missed her, and then he didn't want to be alive and all kind of shit, man. So be careful if you're going to get into this YouTube game. Be real. I mean, I know you may find most.
Did you hear what he said? This man ain't stupid. He know what's up. He said that every now and then he just said some stuff that happened this week. That's how long this guy's been running scams and schemes on YouTube for the algorithm. He said this week. This is something that happened this week. He didn't say it this week, but it's something that happened this week. What he talking about right here?
Information, intel. Because now he has people.
That's what Gilbert's been doing to all of Kwame Brown, to Kwame Brown and people.
He'll be quiet for a while.
Giving people intel on Kwame Brown.
People talk shit, and then they'll just build and build and build, and then it'll just explode. And it'll all come out in one video. We'll get drunk and start crying.
Ain't that another thing he just happened? This week it just happened. This week it just happened. He started crying. Hey, it's 274 of y'all in here. Hit that like button. He started crying. Then what did he do after he started crying? That's this
started
week
drinking.
Again, this man made this video, 8, 9, almost 10 months ago?
But that goes to show you that it's entertainment. You can call his play. It's scripted.
All kind of shit, man. So be careful if you're going to get in this YouTube game. Be real. I mean, I know you may find most of you just don't give a fuck, but don't forget, those words will come back to haunt you years down the line. Especially if you become popular and people begin to notice you and your name begins to ring bells, so to speak. I mean, if you don't want that shit to be twisted, your words taken out of context and twisted all around, you gotta be careful with what the fuck you're saying.
Facts.
And that's something that Hassan, obviously, that's a lesson he didn't learn, or that he had no knowledge of because he didn't follow. He just came on YouTube out of the blue. He wasn't really into YouTube life, so to speak. As I've seen many motherfuckers come and go, man, on this YouTube handful that's been around for as long as I have that are really popular. The name is still ringing bells on YouTube saying it's not that many at all, especially in black segments. Maybe I'm sure there's other areas of YouTube, technology and gaming and shit like that. But that's a real popular. And product review. That shit you can do. That you can make a lot of money in that shit. That product review shit and gaming.
Yo, I still can't get over hit him in the head with the headshot. I still can't get over. Yo, whoever said that, you're pretty wild. Whoever said that, you're pretty wild.
Cast iron skillet guy.
And things like that. This is one black kid. He's supposed to get something like $1 million a month, some crazy shit like that. You can't think because you got that many people to watch his channel.
Maybe PewDiePie or something.
Technology, phones, and whatever else out there, he does all that shit. He's making money off this shit. So,
yeah, PewDiePie.
You could make money in YouTube if you find the right
Nick. I agree.
To position your channel on whatever. If you can make a brand. But if you want to get into this that'll video shit, man, you're gonna start talking shit, man, come back and fuck you up. That's something that Sean has learned the hard way. He's got to find himself re-explaining, going over the same shit. You gotta tell me, I didn't mean that. I meant something else. People see that on here, you want to break a child.
People gonna always try to cling to the bad of the past, That's just what they do.
So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Let me get back in here and finish up my clothes. I'm still in the process of buying my shit. Let me get and take my drive for those angry gym, going to late gym. I fucked my shoulder up somehow yesterday. But I didn't yesterday. I fucked my shoulder up. That shit hurt my motherfucker. But I have a little cardio today, so I'm so get my little cardio work out and have something.
Now, I've been looking at some of y'all comments. It's 313 of y'all. Please hit that like button. Like I said, everybody in this sector of YouTube needs to be watching this thing right now. Including Kwame Brown, including Hassan Khan. I've already done the research. All right, I'm already on it. I don't have too much more research. I've been up since 6 o'clock because I couldn't believe.
Yeah, you see how somebody had broke Hassan's car window and showed like he was at someplace.
Some of y'all is down the rabbit hole.
That's true.
Some of y'all that think that the government found this man, he killed him. No, there's videos that I'm about to play. I got like an hour or so. There's videos where I'm about to play that this man has mental issues. He's pretty much crying over here for help. All right. Now, think about it. He's born and raised in New York. And so y'all know, me live in the area. This last year, what happened? This last year, New York has been bombarded with homeless folk. I'm talking about violent homeless folk. This dude, to this age, this is what's going on. Because we're about to go to his next video. This is what they do. This is what they doing in New York. The homeless people are assaulting anybody they can assault.
The homeless?
They're assaulting anybody they can assault for food or for whatever. They don't really took this city over.
The homeless?
Right? One of these dudes followed an Asian woman home. She didn't, I'm not gonna blame her or whatever. I just felt like, I'm just not gonna blame her. But whatever the case, when she went at her, he followed her from blocks away, followed her into her apartment building, followed her up to her apartment building door. So as she slid in, he put his foot in the door and slid in, raped her in her own apartment, and killed her. Now, what they're doing is, in this city, they're using it for anti-Asian stuff and blaming us blacks for it.
And listen, I showed a video on my page too where that happened to the Spanish girl.
These people are doing it to anybody. If they do it to me, right, what they are doing, they are messing with black people. They're messing with everybody.
We're messing with everyone. Get you some mace, some bear spray.
This man goes crazy, kills a black guy. That's it. Do it to somebody white.
You can't carry a gun
do it to somebody Asian.
or a knife, especially ladies, because there's a lot of ladies that work at night just doing the right thing.
But
they ain't out here bothering nobody, anyone.
Some type of conspiracy. Nah, I'm already
You understand? They're just trying to take care of their loved ones and
This man
themselves.
tracked himself
And then,
said
you know,
going on mentally. He went back home.
Unfortunately,
he was in
they
Milwaukee
work late at
like
night. When you look at all the women that's out
This has
here
been on his
in the
mind.
nighttime with some
This
of
has
these
been
jobs,
somebody funny, man.
it's these black ladies. I used to be one of those black women. I'm one of them now.
But that's pretty much the end of this particular video. Hold on.
So I may do some work and shit. You know, get out here and do some Instacart. See if I can get a few bucks like that. Got lucky yesterday and I got some cash. I very rarely get this, man. And, you know, and it's amazing. I went to a fucking mansion the day before yesterday in the fucking rain. This motherfucker was shit. That shit had to have at least 15 rooms on that shit.
And he passed the background check, mind you.
She might have been the nanny. I think it was the person that owned the answer. It was a nanny that
yeah, you get access to all that, like those nice homes and stuff like that. You know, when you're doing DoorDash and Instacart and all of them like services.
Thank you. Thank you, sneaker conversion. I appreciate you. So that's why I'm in the sneakers. I feel you. Some things is definitely about to change on you.
Sometimes you go to big houses, you make a lot of money, don't give you shit.
True.
You know, the last few tips I got were from little white ladies, just amazingly enough. I got 2 yesterday. Not much. One gave me 10, one gave me 5, but shit, that's. And of course, I put that meat into my gas tank, paid away.
I know gas is so high.
Last week, one gave me 10. So I don't give a lot, but that does happen. You know, I get cash tips in my hand also, along with whatever the trip is worth. So, you know, I need to be splendid. And now I'm into this, back into the plasma shit now, because I had to jump on this. This place called BioLife Plasma. They paying motherfucker $900, man. $900 for 8 donations.
Wait. Somebody got this dude blood in their system? Somebody got this dude blood in their system?
Oh, shit, another discovery.
Wow. For of y'all here, please hit that like button.
The cocoa is in the blood, yo.
Second donation today. I make another Thursday, another Saturday. So after that, I have, like 3 more or 4 more to do.
I understand some of y'all who think this is a conspiracy. Y'all some of the same people that thought that COVID came from those 5G towers. Y'all some of the same people that thought that COVID came from 5G towers. And there was people getting COVID that don't have no 5G towers.
Moxie, I don't like that horse. Hee-haw sound. You need to stop using that.
No, that's wrong. I have 6 more after next Thursday and Saturday. So I have 6 more. So I don't give a fuck how it goes. I'm gonna get that bread though. Fuck that shit. You know. But then once you do that, it drops the fuck down. And it's like $20 for the first day that you donate a week, and then the second day you donate is $50. You know, some shit like that. I'm not doing that. And then it's way far. It's like way.
Somebody got this dude blood in their system. This man been donating blood, man. Like, I'm not really into that Jehovah's Witness stuff, but one thing that they said that I lightweight agree with, I'm gonna say it. I just kind of agree with it. I hope I don't ever need it, but yeah, I lightweight don't agree with the blood transfusions. You don't know where and I know, no offense to some of y'all, because some of y'all might have been on the cusp of dying and needed somebody else's blood. Well, when I get to that bridge, I just have to decide there, and maybe I will cross it if I'm about to die. I need someone blood, but it's crazy because you put somebody energy into
your facts.
Blood is a very deep thing.
Yeah, that is a deep thing.
You put somebody's aura into you. Somebody got this man's aura in them. For those of y'all don't think that this man got anything to do with it, I hope if y'all need some blood, they give you this guy's blood.
Get rid of that sound right there, Moxie. That horsey sound. That shit sound horrible.
So anyway, That's my story for this morning.
All right. That's that one. That's that one. Hold on. This ain't. Let's go. Let's go to another one.
Hey guys, and you know what? You can always go to Moxie Approved page to see this video again.
I'll give you one. I have to go on my I'm on StreamYard. I gotta go on my
Hey, sounds like a brother who now that brother.
Here's another one he did.
He didn't have a criminal record, guys, because Uber do background check. So he or Instacart and all of them services do background checks.
Let me talk about my last video that nobody got to watch because it was partially blocked worldwide, and I put a little time in that video. I used a clip.
Bet you they watching it now.
Called Requiem for Democracy, and the reason I feel that video was blocked is because the content in that documentary clip is so powerful. There's so much information in it that they really don't want people to see it. And what I talk about the fact is that in that video, part of what I talk about the fact is that what you see in that video clip is something that was pretty common on YouTube back in the early days of YouTube, back in 2007, 2008. There's a lot of documentaries talking about the state of the economy, the state of this nation, all types of important subjects that you don't see anymore. You gotta research them to find. Usually all you see is a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of back and forth, a bunch of he said, she said, a bunch of what I'm going to talk about now, that's all you ever saw. And I really, really, really want people to see that video. So what I did was I posted on FS Events. I will leave the link in the description box.
Hey, Kwame Brown, good luck. Good luck for the super chat, man. Thank you for that. Salute, bro.
Yeah, Kwame Brown solid, man.
Thank you, Kwame. Right now, dog. I don't think you had any harm, but I know you already ready anyway. You already showed what you got, man. But this video is not only for you, but it's really for Hassan Campbell. This man spoke very, very. He has some stuff to say about Hassan Campbell. Let's see where your super chat at, so I can put it up there. The joint disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he got some stuff.
He basically said about Hassan Campbell is,
and this guy is
what you say today can affect your tomorrow, basically. So be careful about what you say, because it's going to be around forever.
Earlier already in this stream, he talked about he don't like people talk like that about
the kids.
People having sex with people's kids.
Exactly.
And he said
it's like people have to explain that. You have to explain that. What you meant by that.
This ain't no joke, man. This is the New York City subway shooter. This is the guy that just injured dozens of people on the subway yesterday.
Looney Tunes still on the loose.
Go watch that video. There's some information in there that I know is going to be beneficial to you. You definitely are going to want to see.
My steaks are already seasoned, guys.
I wanted to say that before I got into talking about Hassan Campbell. Now, getting into Hassan Campbell, let's talk about that real quick. I think most of you probably saw the recent video he did. You're gonna see it the whole thing. I posted at the end of this one. But back in October, I did a video entitled "Why Hassan Campbell Wants to Die." In that video, I did say he has a death wish. He hadn't really said it. He talked about dying, he talked about death, but he never really said, what he says in this video. It's definitely not as much passion, and feeling as you're going to hear in this video. And I said it, and unfortunately, I believe that I'm still right about the fact that it's just a matter of time.
You hear what this man is saying?
Yes, now that sounds like a threat.
That's why I'm glad I went
to make this video. It's just a matter of time. He sounds like he has a death.
This guy, Hassan, is somebody that likes to, how can I say, manipulate people. Oh, you're so on here. I gotta do this after me.
What he say?
Because how I speak the truth.
It's not box. Blow his snot box.
You be playing with people's families. You be talking about touching people's kids. And you can't control everybody that watches this.
He didn't say he was going to touch someone's kid. He was saying how people was marking him.
Listen to how this dude is talking.
You understand? And how would they like it if someone did that to his kid?
Where this guy stays at. You got kids, man. And you on YouTube talking like this. And there's people, I already knew not to be saying stupid stuff like this. I watch my words. You got people out there on the streets that's like this, man. It ain't even about you. It's about your kids, dude.
But
now, I think that this dude is about to get caught. I'm going to let him finish this video. I think this dude is going to get caught.
I hope he get caught. Hassan,
put some of the latest technology on him.
Be careful, Hassan. I don't wish death upon you. You said you already wish death upon you.
Just think about that.
Before, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you feel about Hassan, you know, either he's going to take his own life or somebody's going to take his life for him. You know, it's just inevitable, you know.
Listen to what he's saying.
You feel about Hassan, you know, either he's going to take his own life or someone's going to take his life for him.
Maybe he was on his way to get Hassan.
It's inevitable, you know. He's been asking, like I said in that video, that he's been calling for his own death. He wants someone to take him out of his pain because he says pain. And I believe he is in pain. But he brought that pain really upon himself. It didn't have to be this way. He chose for it to be this way because he wants to play thug. He wants to play the gangster. With his past and with his history, what he's exposed by African Bambaataa, that's definitely the wrong path to take. Because it's only going to, you know, bring out what you hear on YouTube now about him being gay, about all this thing, about everything is Sky Campbell. You know, Cupcakes Campbell, you know, it's all about his relationship with Bambaataa. That's what it's all about. People are not going to forget about that. They're not going to forgive you for that. They're not going to sympathize with you. But for so long, if you just continue to play like you're the hardest motherfucking gangster on the planet.
Remember, Hassan was a minor, a kid.
And that shit is getting
I don't care how tough he talks now. He was a little boy when all of that happened.
Hold on, I did a lot of research for this video. If you ain't done it yet, man, it's free. Hit that like button, man. It's 500 people up in here, only 200 likes.
So he was definitely a victim, by all means.
I don't know what else more I can say than what I said in that first video. So if you want to watch it, it's on my channel. And again, it's titled Why Hassan Campbell Wants to Die. And what he did last night really solidifies that fact. What he said last night in that short video he did really brings that fact home to life. Yeah, he doesn't want to be anymore, whether he wants to admit that or not. He's screaming out. He's screaming out for it. And I don't know how y'all feel about Bullets Gotti, but he did a video, you know, I guess in sympathy for
man, he even know about Bullets Gotti.
Bullets. He watches YouTube. YouTube is the shit, yo.
Watching this video. Bullet Gotti is a small page. Just he's like one of Hassan's
moderators. Bullets Gotti
he even knows
has a big mouth.
I think Bullets Gotti staying from this ain't no joke.
For Hassan, you know,
Bullets Gotti got a big mouth.
So my prayers up for Hassan. You know, why are you praying for the guy if you don't believe you? So you must believe the same thing, that he wants to die. And so, yeah, I'm sure you're going to see a plethora of plenty of videos dealing with this subject. You're going to see that video that he did last night probably over and over again. I'm going to play it again. And that's going to be it. But again, check out, please click the link and go over there for this video and watch that video that was blocked by YouTube. There's a reason why they don't want you to see that information, you know. And, yeah,
people better start taking people serious when they start saying mental illness.
Without any further ado, is the current Hassan Campbell meltdown. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this. He might get mad at me. He's not really known to flag a channel, but I don't even want to give him the chance to flag this. Now, this video I haven't watched.
So, if you want to listen to the rest of that video, excuse me, guys. If you want to listen to the rest of that video, then you can go to Moxie Approved page. And basically, you heard it. You heard the man, okay? Frank, I believe his name is. Okay? Let me see what his name is so we can get this correct. Frank James. Okay? He sounded like he was really obsessed with her in Hassan. And Hassan, he has to be careful. I think he said that he has security with him, because he is a public figure and, you know, his persona, his character, and I hope that Charleston White hear this, as well as Kwame Brown Butts like. But you see what Charleston White said, them niggas ain't gonna do shit because the real niggas are out here doing it. And this is a prime example of a person who has completely snapped and is upset and mad with society and how things are going. He probably committed suicide, really involved with the government in the government affairs, just really, as I like to call them, poor righteous brothers. Okay? They go on ranting like this, getting everybody worked up. But he sounded like he had some military experience too. These steaks are gonna be good. Oh, stop playing with these steaks. Today I saw the grills out, guys. I was like, ooh, today is so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. You know? Wow, that's so scary. Like this guy, he is a real, like, okay, you see how he just attacked innocent people? Did you see that? He just done lost his rabbit ass mind and attacked innocent people. And he got famous for all the wrong reasons. Most of all, he is still on the loose and haven't been captured. Dig that. Upset because government affairs, people who, I guess, too, talk about black people because Hassan is a critic of the black race and men. So that could also have been his gripe. But as you see, like, the brother said, fuck it. I just turned the fan on and I also got the window open. And if I got a fan, I will. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. So, I was watching this video on this girl's page about the Ranita Williams story, and that was about the girl who got killed on Facebook Live. The Renika and the Ronita Williams story over the Jonathan guy. And that is such a tragic story. It goes to show you how, like, you never know a person. You never know. This is what all of this is leading up to. The Brooklyn shooter, this man Jonathan. He said, "You want to be famous, right?" He said, "Game over." He even confessed to committing the crime in acts, and they kept saying why. He even told them, "You should charge me with first degree murder because I have planned this." But what they're trying to figure out was, did he snap? And I think he did. I think that snapping to me is when you're thinking without rationale. You're thinking irrational and you can't be real back in. You don't give a fuck. You done blacked out, as some people like to say. I don't know, I'm always over here burning shit up. Woo. Kill myself up in this smoky ass apartment. Whoa. Woo. Look at that, guys. Look at that. 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 Mm-hmm. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Now, this steak right here was $15 for like three big chunky pieces. Look at that. Don't play with me. That's gonna taste good. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all know how I'm always burning shit up too, right? Turn that fire up. About to get these potatoes mashed. Woo! I was gonna do some gravy too, guys. But I still might do some. Let me see what's working for me. He said Hassan Campbell have a death wish. What am I looking for? I am looking for. I'm gonna do gravy, guys. That's why my ass be over here like don't because I love to eat. I be like, yeah, I need to lose weight, but I be steady cooking and eating shit. I say that. Whew. Okay. Always over here grilling in my cast iron. Y'all see the house and got smoky and shit, right? Woo! Now that's a fire. God damn it. It's gonna have that nice char. I like my steak with that nice char. I'm about to thinking, should I do peppers and I'm gonna do me a gravy, guys. I got 1 hour to go. I'm gonna go and take my nap, get in the shower. Whew. I got all my appointments tomorrow. Praise the Lord. I go see the dermatologist tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus. This appointment was a long time coming, guys. So I'm happy that, this has finally come to pass. Let's see what else is going on. So, what do y'all think about Ari? Ari being at the birthday party, but not inviting the new girlfriend with the babies. What do you think about that? And then she was jumping on that trampoline, like, yay, yeah. I noticed Money Bag Yo wasn't there either. If y'all people move on with y'all spouses, y'all need to start acting like y'all can coexist as families and shit, like with each other's partners, because it don't make sense to be like, oh, you can't come around and be involved with my child or the raising of my child when, you know what I mean? Like the father need to be there, but y'all need to get that shit together because that doesn't make any sense that neither one of y'all spouses was at that birthday party for your son. What is it teaching your son? Is it teaching your son y'all don't know how to be freaking adults? No, I hear Barbie because she's like, I don't mind you getting your son, but nigga, be at home with your son because he's telling me that your girlfriend threw a pillow at him and he got injured. And you're not there to explain what happened because you wasn't there. Like, yo, don't be leaving my child with this bitch, man. That's what she's saying, G Herbo. You know? And if you wasn't there, you don't know what happened. So she got a valid point, in my opinion. They said Jada, little baby, is moving on, messing with some chick. And she all happy and excited. She better listen to Little Dirk's song. Little Dirk said, you know, some chicks that mess with babies so they think they're important. Stop playing. Okay? This shit got people like an old prune, like it was in water. Then with the water, you know how you sit in water? That's how this shit's looking now, this vegetable. I'm sorry for swearing, but that's how this pepper is looking. Like it's been sat in water. Huh? I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. It's just because it was sitting out. I'm like, wait a minute. You buy peppers out anyways, you know? I'm not gonna make a lot. Some onion. I'm just gonna saute this real quick. You know. Y'all know my greedy self can eat a whole steak by myself, and I can. Yes. Get some onions over here. A red pepper. Okay. What? I like red peppers. They're sweet. I want me some gravy on top of that. This pepper and steak. And I'm about to saute these so this could be done. So I can put me some peppers over this gravy. I'm just gonna keep it I'm not going to even season nothing else with it. Some onions is going up in here. So my daughter was happy when I cooked. I was like, "You want some of this burger?" She was like, "Sure." I was like, "Okay." I think it's always a mother like that has to be an involved, hands-on parent that loves to still nurture. Mothers will always nurture. Hands-on parents. Sorry, I wanted to do a steak and some more stuff. You understand? But so the little burrito place brought the big place that went out of business across the street in my neighborhood. I was like, okay now. So now they have like more seating available. And the good thing about it, it's in a great location. Also, it's a lot of school kids, so they have a variety burritos, um, Chinese food, the sub shop, Starbucks, Star Market. Like this is the variety of food sources they can go to eat from. I'm like, I feel you. Good for y'all. And the high school over here is like the college, I guess. They let them go off campus. So the kids don't always stay on campus. They go off campus and they go to the store right in the center. I was blessed to live in the center of a neighborhood that has a like seven banks. Okay, seven banks like within the little area. I swear, guys. I was like, well, it's money over here. That tells me seven banks. Okay. So now I'm about to put these sauteed. So this is not completely done in the middle. I like my steak well done, so I'm just gonna put this back on. Just about to saute these vegetables with some Mrs. Dash. And the reason I'm doing this because I'm gonna ready to make some gravy using flour and not that stuff. What is it? Gravy. That's gravy stuff. I can't think of the name of it, but it's like a really smooth gravy that you can make. It looks like gravy, but it doesn't taste like gravy. I like my gravy made from flour. So I'm gonna make some gravy, guys. Scratch. Put that blender together. nap. Okay. By 5 o'clock, I gotta take at least a nap. Okay. I know how to make mashed potatoes right from scratch. You just peel the potatoes and boil them, and then smash them and add cream and sugar if you want them a little sweet, milk and butter. Come on now. Let them get a little. I like them to get really soft, so that way you don't have to do a lot of mushing. When they're really soft, it's easy for them to fall apart, and I love that about them when I cook the potatoes. And that's how you have hearty potatoes. I love to add Mrs. Dash, some pepper, some salt, keep it pushing. I love to add that. So I'm sauteing my onion vegetables, my onions, my green and red peppers, because I'm gonna have me some steak and gravy. That looks like it's pretty done to the taste, my taste. Whew. So now I'm about to put these vegetables up. Excuse me. And I got those potatoes on high. Steak is nice and tender. Flavored, seasoned, very good. Mm-mm-mm. Now I'm sauteing my vegetables, but I'm gonna take the vegetables out the skillet, and then I'm gonna brown my gravy. Y'all know about how you want dark brown gravy, right? All you do is add a little oil to your skillet, make sure it's hot, and then you add your flour, maybe like 2 tablespoons. If you want it really thick, you add like maybe 3 tablespoons. If you don't want it that thick, you just want a nice coating, thin layer of gravy, then just add 1 tablespoon and just, stir it to the consistency. So I'm gonna also put some oil in that. And as you know, because I have the high blood pressure, I don't really cook with the salt, okay? No more cooking with the salt. No more. I did it until I could not do it. Okay, so now I always love my seeds too. So I'm gonna put a couple of seeds in my gravy. Now, I don't know about you, but I love the pepper seeds. Think of black pepper. I mean, not black pepper, red pepper, crushed red pepper. Add my little olive oil. Boom. Hey, you can also add olive oil. Okay? You can also add olive oil if you want to. Any type of oil. You just want to use it to brown the gravy and make sure that it's smooth. Okay? I'm gonna take this vegetables out of here. I'm gonna turn my steak over. Turn the water off of the potatoes because at this point I'm gonna drain the potatoes. After I drain them, I'm gonna smash them. Whew. I'm one of those persons or people that like charred meat. I give me my shit well done. Burn it, baby, burn it, baby. And then the good thing about when you're making gravy from scratch, you just allow the seasonings from which some people call like the drippings, the fat drippings. You just allow that to season your gravy as opposed to adding more season to your gravy. Just use whatever the drippings are that fall to the bottom of the pan because you're gonna add water to that, okay? And you're gonna love it. It's gonna taste goddamn good, okay? Delicious. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Cook yourself a goddamn meal. You deserve it. Now, if you wanted to just add water, just like if you wanted to just add water and gravy, you would make sure that the gravy, the flour is a smooth paste. And probably add like 2 cups of water, because you want it kind of like thin. And then you can also add browning. That will give you the color for the gravy. Now, because I am pretty good at this, what I am going to do is just add the gravy in the skillet while I have my vegetables. I'm not going to take the vegetables out. Um, I'm going to add the vegetables into the gravy into the skillet, you know. I was telling y'all about the flour. So at this point, this is where you add your flour. Okay. This is a tablespoon in case you don't know what it is. It's okay if you don't know. Hey, I didn't always know either, you know what I mean? So you know what? I think I will remove the vegetables from the skillet. I just went on and scooped these out only because you know why? The skillet is. I don't want these to cook anymore. They sauteed enough. So now I want to focus on my oil. The reason I won't use the olive oil because sometimes it doesn't like burn the way I'm looking for it to burn. If I use like regular canola oil or frying oil, it'll burn perfectly. Boom, you know what it is. There we go. Already it started to burn. Now I want to turn my skillet up really high. I'm going to tell you why. Because this will give me the browning flavor. Okay? This is what's going to brown the gravy. The skillet turns up really high. So when you turn the skillet up, if you want it to be like really dark brown, then you know what? You let it just brown for a real like 2 minutes. Okay? You want it thick? I like thick gravy. So you know what? I'm gonna add a little more flour. And you can always add butter to keep it light. Okay? You don't have to always add you don't have to always make it dark brown. I just like dark brown gravy. And I might add some pepper in there. My potatoes are off. I'm about to smash those. Hey, they said Jussie Smollett got a song and it's trending. Okay, stop playing. Now, I want this to get a little darker, so I'm gonna let it brown. I'm gonna let it brown and then I'm gonna add a little more butter. Mm, add a little more butter. Well, do I want butter? So now at this point, I'm gonna turn this down. This is where your flavor come in, okay? So now my gravy is really dark the way I like it. I'm gonna turn it down because if I don't turn it down, it will continue to burn. But I still want it to be high enough because my when I pour my liquid in, it's gonna start boiling. Okay? Hey guys, guess what? I didn't set off the alarm. Oh shit, yeah. Don't play with me, girl. Don't play with me, girl. Okay, so now here is where I add my liquids. And because I'm having beef, I chose a beef broth. Okay? Now you want to stir it with a fork. Okay? Now at this point, I'm going to add my vegetables. Remember I took the vegetables out? I'm going to put them back in now. Okay? And guess what? I'm going to turn the heat up on this because you know why? You want your flour and water to boil. A couple of minutes. Like I said, it depends on what you like. If you like thick gravy, then add a little liquid. If you like it to be, thick, if you like thick gravy, add a little liquid. If you like it to be thin, add a lot of liquid. So what do I mean? I mean like maybe anywhere from 2 cups to a cup. And now also I'm gonna add some pepper because I like it spicy. I like it hot. Okay, guys. Smash these mashed potatoes, and guess what? Sister girl's about to cook and eat this food up. Oh gosh, so much for that. Thank God this is my food and my house. I don't got to share it with the world. Oh, Lord. So can you believe that a YouTuber went on the rampage? And did y'all hear something about the lieutenant governor happened to he had to resign the New York governor because he sat up there and took some bribery. I hope it wasn't the one who was talking about stopping drill music. Okay, so I'm about to put this back. Let me try it, Pepper. If a chef don't eat his own food, something wrong with him. Okay, that tastes really really good, guys. Really good. Remember, pepper and a little salt. Oh, look at that. Imagine messing up the dish. Look at that. The whole thing came up. One thing about pepper, salt, you can add sugar and you can kill some of the salt, that salty taste. But pepper, once you put it on and pour it in, done deal. One and done. Now, this is the McCormick's official pepper, so you don't need a lot of this because this is real pepper. This ain't the stuff that look like pepper. I'm gonna put a bay leaf up in this, you know what I mean? Because it's a gravy. You can get bay leaves from your local Spanish stores. I'm gonna let that I'm gonna let that simmer a little bit. So I didn't know Coily Ray was fighting with her dad. Come on, girl. That man pioneered some stuff in hip hop, girl. Gotta respect your dad, Coily Ray. Coily Ray. Your father is the man, baby. Do not listen to anybody in regards to who he is and his contribution to hip hop. He is definitely one of the early pioneers to hip hop, and he really tried to bring, you know, revolutionize the black culture and have their own award show. Do the history on your daddy, girl. Hey, he might be a classic legend, but you know what? He paved the way for many to come. Believe that. Now I'm gonna turn that down. You know what I mean? Let that simmer some. Because I just put the bay leaf up in there. I'm going to drain these potatoes, mash them, add my flavor Flav. Remember when they used to call Coke that Flavor Flav? They hijacked for Flavor Flav's name. It was calling cocaine flavor. I remember there was a lady in one of my neighborhoods that I lived in. Her name was Flavor. They had killed her daughter too. But she was like, she had the name Flavor. She was getting high, and when they took her daughter, like it just broke her, and she really began getting high. I think the last time I saw her, she was trying to get herself together. That was over 20 plus years ago. You know, we lost a lot of people to the drug game. That shit don't hit home until it's your baby. Not your brother, not your mother, not your uncle, but the child that came from your loins. When you see your own child out here being a fucking crackhead and addict, you be like, oh, if you give a fuck, especially someone you love. I gotta buy some more dish pots. I'll buy some tomorrow. The coily bad man, she gotta respect her daddy, you know. Benzino, man, what the hell is going? Is Benzino having a midlife crisis? Is Benzino having a midlife crisis? Why are they doing this to Benzino? Do y'all know All the video footage they've been showing us lately regarding him has been like 4 to 5 years old, past shit. Why are they trying to tarnish his name? What? Why are they doing that to that man? Have his daughter arguing and fighting with him. Why are they doing that to Benzino? Come on, man. You gotta respect Benzino, man. You gotta respect Benzino, man. Like anyone around the globe have to respect Benzino and David Mays for the Source Award. If it wasn't for Benzino and them during that moment in time in history, hip hop history, music history, we wouldn't have even known about the Ghetto Boys, Scarface. Some of these, a lot of these musicians, that's out here. You understand? If it was not for Benzino, the five mics, the new talent that they put on their magazines and in the front cover of their magazines, they highlight in people's talent. Some people that's not even here today. The Source Awards. Come on, man. I should have had some sour cream too. Could have put some milk. You know, people got to learn to respect people who paved the way for them and stop acting foolish around this bitch. Before the music industry was the music industry, it was people around here like raving, like kicking down doors, making people accept this genre of music. This music was not supposed to be here this long. This music was not supposed to be here this long. You understand? Not this long. I'm gonna also pour this broth in here too. You know, give that robust flavor. Rap was supposed to have been gone a long time ago, way before the people we see in it now. It wasn't supposed to be here. Hip hop, break dancing, none of that stuff was supposed to be here. My Adidas. You understand? None of that stuff was supposed to be here. So now I just mush my potatoes. You know, I'm about to whip these. That's why I brought the blender. I remember I brought the blender. Like this music, once upon a time, was considered worse than the devil's music. People in Congress was fighting against it, infringing on people's freedom of rights and expression. People's First Amendment wasn't allowing people to express themselves or dance in a way that was provocative for y'all to be able to not to wear them little shorts and do a little wine. You have people like Luke going to jail for that stuff, man. It wasn't like you think it is today. You better look at the hip hop history and music and how far the musicians and singers have come. Speaking of that, I was going to talk about someone else that was like when I said that, that came to my mind. Damn it, I forgot. But people really think like music has been around forever. Remember, Betty White That's where little Kim came in after Betty White. And believe me, that stuff little Kim's doing, that was really provocative. Really provocative. Okay? But when Luke went to court, he and his group was dancing like that. That opened the door for little Kim and them to become provocative. The black culture. You understand? Because they was always doing that in rock and roll. Okay, so now let's see what's going on here. We're gonna beat these potatoes. Oh, I was gonna say something, guys, with someone else that was in. Oh, guess what? Ti is getting hella booed out here. Why people doing that to Ti? Why they not allowing that man to try and do comedy? Who's trying to put that nigga in a box? Why y'all trying to put that man in a box? Life is about evolving, not staying stuck. Who says? Okay, so shit. Damn it. Poopa. So they're really mushy. I wish I didn't add so much liquid to them. But okay, whatever. People is trying to change Ti's opportunity to evolve into, as I say, don't turn my sky into a ceiling. So people is about to turn Ti's sky into a ceiling. They are putting him in a box, only telling him that he's only allowed to sing. Come on, that ain't right. I kid you not. I taste the other seasons cooking without salt or eating without salt. It's gonna take some good getting used to. I do taste the flavor from the other seasonings, but this came out real creamy and smooth, guys. Too much liquid for me. I like thick mashed potatoes, but a greedy person can eat them anyway, and I'm greedy. Yes. So that's done. Mission completed. I'm about to make me some mashed potatoes. Ooh, the string beans. Mm. Some string beans, some mashed potatoes, some a steak and gravy. Don't play with me. I'm playing. Ooh, I'm gonna bust these dishes out because one thing I don't like to do when I get home from work is clean dishes. I don't expect my daughter to do them because she don't make them. So because I'm here and I'm messing up the house and clean, cooking, let me get on my grown and sexy and Cinderella and bust these dishes out because it ain't no maids around this motherfucker. Okay? All right. That was just a moment. Okay? So now I'm about to bust the dishes out. Whew. Then I gotta get in this bed. It's 4:30, so 4:19. So that's good. Set the alarm. I gotta get up in 2 hours. Get in the shower. Boy, sometimes it's not enough time in a day for a sister. But at least again, day two, I cooked me a meal. You know what I mean? I'm about to bust these dishes out. Let me wash these dishes right quick. Whew. Okay. I'm happy that's done. Probably take a still photo of my food tonight. Yeah, that's the front. Gotta heat those string beans up from the other day. One thing when you live, when it's just you, it's like yummy leftovers. And I could eat leftovers. I remember when I never used to eat leftovers, guys. Did I ever tell you all the time? My family used to be like, "Oh yeah, you don't eat leftovers." I was like, "Nah, I don't eat nobody's leftovers." I was delusional. Fuck all of that, because I didn't even have it like that. I was on food stamps talking about I don't eat no leftovers. Boy, that devil can sure make your ass think you cry, boy. How you be on food stamps talking about you don't eat leftovers? You know I was what ghetto superstar. Oh my gosh, guess what? So I ran across a video of Jaguar rights on Chess and Checkers channel. And something was up with her eyes, guys. Y'all could say what you want, but that lady's eyes, something was going on with her eyes. Sometimes I ask myself, where do all of these people come from? From out of nowhere, just speaking. And it's so funny because she must be high up in whatever she's in. She's been around for a very long time, but she must be someone not to be messed with or played with because nobody tried to go after her and everything. Because at the end of the day, it's either what she's saying is true, it happened, or she's a good liar and manipulator and storyteller. Ooh, Hassan better be careful, yo. That guy said he he had made up in his mind that Hassan Campbell wanted a death wish, asked for a death wish. Somebody about to, what they say, bust his snot block or whatever he called it, snot block. Somebody about to turn off his lights. Okay. Food done? Check. About to eat my smooth mashed potatoes? Check. Mm. I can't make this up. Check. Hey, Hassan Campbell, Hood Hamptons, I love you, baby. Check. That food is damn good. My potatoes is not that smooth. I still taste some lumps, but at this point, I just want to get some food in my belly, lay down, eat, boom, take a nap. I gotta be out of here and driving. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. That guy, man. People gotta be careful out here. I want everybody to be careful. Be careful. Be aware of your surroundings. If it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and act like a duck, it's a duck. Okay? Okay? Please, people, do not take your life for granted. Please, people, do not take your life for granted. You have one life to live. Remember what I can't think of his name said, but from the songs of the Eagles on the New York Minute. That's how, the wolf is right there at the door. Like, the wolf is right there at the door. When you think you are bad, there's someone badder. Just walk wisely. Don't be so confrontational with people. Let them have that. If they don't raise their hands to assault you, listen, don't be arguing with people, man. People is trying to infringe on people's rights in America. The man has clearly targeted this man because of his own opinions and ideas and how he feels. Which, when people, he interpreted that statement wrong. He took, Hassan never said that he would harm anyone's child. They was making fun of Hassan, and Hassan said, he just said, what if their kid was put in his position? That's all Hassan was saying. Not that he was going to go out here and rape any children. Like, come on, like, we are taking too many things literally and figuratively, which we shouldn't do. But again, today we are more informed about mental illness. So listen, it's time to put on my big ass bonnet and make me a plate. Stop playing. Hey guys, I didn't set off the alarm. Yee. Whew. Okay, I didn't set off the alarm. Good for me today. Whew. That's crazy, yo. Black people is becoming massacres, mass murderers and shit. Oh my gosh. Up here shooting up shit like they in the wild, wild west. Let me put my steak on here first. Make sure that shit's done. Well done. Not just the outside. Oh, look at that beautiful steak. Look at that beautiful baby. This is how I like my steak. Well done, charred. Oh, nice. Mm. And it's still hot. You don't even see it sizzling and bubbling. You don't even know. Oh, look at that. Well done. Some people will be like, that's too dry. That steak is like a boot. No, it's not. Mm. Mm. Don't play with me. I might have a steak salad tomorrow. That's one thing about me. Don't like the food. I don't care if you don't like it. I'm gonna eat it. I like to eat. I like my own cooking. I will. I don't care if you don't want to eat it. I don't care if you don't like it. More for me. See, I'm not one of them people. I ask you what you like. If you say you don't like that, I'll be like, good, more for me. And that's in everything. More for me. I'm not twisting no arms. You understand? I'm not twisting no arms and shit. That shit look good. Good. Okay? I know I have some steak sauce here somewhere. I'm about to put some hot sauce on this. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Mm. No, I'm about to put some mm, mm, mm. I'm about to put some hot sauce on this. Frank's original. Here's this. Don't play with me. I love it. Sometimes I put a little ranch on the side, dip that. I could put even a little ranch on my mashed potatoes. Y'all know when a greedy person like to eat, they like to put 2 scoops of the serving spoon. Okay? Don't play with me. Y'all know I gotta get a close up of this. Mm-mm. I'll leave a little for tomorrow. Some gravy on that. I'm tempted to put salt on this, but I'm just going to rock with this the way it is. Finish up my drinky drink, my sippy sip. Put my big ass bonnet on. Perfect bonnet for this hairstyle. Boom. You understand? I'm about to go lay down. When you eat at home, you know how you can lay down on your bed and eat. Shit, don't play with me. Stop playing with me, okay? Stop playing with me. Here we go again. And now I'm about to eat, guys. Take that still shot. And thank you for watching. That was 2 hours I gave y'all of my time. Have a great day. Bye.